It does not have to be a new year, a new you. It just has to be a healthier you in the new year, you guys. Make sure you check down below in the description box where you can find the links to TLC products, including the ISOT, the Nutraverse, the Life Drops, the Resolution Drops. There's just so many things there to help you in burning fat and staying healthy. There's even the new Immune Tea, which I'm going to order. So I can't wait to try that. And I hope they get the sea moss back. But I do love the sea moss from Mint and Ocean. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a commercial. Yes, okay? Get those TLC products from me, and do not forget that my biggest life change has been through Kiara LASHAE, Team LASHAE, ifyoucanmove.com. You guys get cute little outfits from Peja and Amari. You also check out Just Move supplements because she is helping us with the energy, okay? This is the energy supplement. Love it, okay? Just got my protein. Gonna get me some after I work out. So yeah, y'all, down below in the description box, support. So you guys are always asking me where I get my glasses from. So I thought I would finally give y'all a real little ad, okay? Firmoo, I can't see, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. These are my new Firmoo glasses here. Super cute, right? They are prescription because I'm like totally blind. And I got these matte ones that I think are really dope. And I felt like they would go good with the fact that I no longer have hair. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you guys can use my link and give me credit and get you some glasses from Firmoo. Come on in. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey y'all. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing on this Good Friday? Thank you so much, moderators, for coming through. Saki, I see you in here. Perry, Antoinette, Poetress, Carrie, Keisha. What is that? Rack D. Listen, Kiara, Sandra, Savannah, Sharice, Shani, Time. Hey, everybody. I hope y'all are doing good. Tiara, Nicole, Kaylina, hey Terry, Toyomi, hey Aaliyah, Hannah, your favorite Libra, hey Tina, your girl Shaniqua, Kishwar, I think that's how that's pronounced, Jeannie, Miss Trina AJ, Candy, Robin Diggs, Ray All Day, Quasia, Chanel, Kimber, Carla, Marley, hey y'all. Jay, Mika, K1, Jay Cooper, Simply Keena. What is that? Veronica, Jen the Capricorn. I hope y'all are doing good. Hey, Monique, Nicole Wrights, Michelle's Dramalist, Ashley Neely, Kimberly Keaton. All right. Hey, Honey Bree, how you doing? Manifested, Lovely 2981. Teresia, hey Tracy, Tara Speaks, Kimberly Johnson. All right, what is that? Abuela, what is that? What is that? Abuwa? Y'all know I can't say shit sometimes. I be needing to hear it. India Moments with Mickey, hey. All right, y'all, I got a little show planned for y'all today. I hope y'all are doing good. 250 people in the room, and I'm sure there'll be even more by the time I get all into it. So y'all go ahead, do me a favor. Like the video when y'all come in. All right, now I was gonna start off with the verses, but I'm not gonna start off with the verses. Okay, I'm actually gonna start off with Sha'Carri. Okay, I am so disappointed and what's going on with Sha'Carri. I'm not even gonna say that I'm disappointed in Sha'Carri. I'm really not gonna say that, okay? Because that's not how I feel. So Sha'Carri Richardson will not be competing in this year's Olympics after testing positive for marijuana. Sha'Carri Richardson was slated to run the 100-meter race, but now fourth place runner Jenna Prandini will take her place. Sha'Carri Richardson accepted a 30-day suspension set to end on July 27th. She could possibly still run in the Olympics in Olympic relays, but U.S. Track and Field hasn't released a statement on whether it will let her compete. Y'all know that the Olympics is in Tokyo, and Tokyo is mad racist. Like, I saw today that there was some banning on the swim caps that were being made for the girls with, you know, natural hair, with black girl hair who need bigger caps. Apparently, caps that fit our hair aren't necessary. So they thought it was necessary to create a rule against them. Yo, they literally make rules that are anti-black. I cannot. Like, over the swim caps, Tokyo, like, y'all are racist as fuck. I cannot. Like, I just cannot. And let's not act like this Sha'Carri shit doesn't stem from racism. That's why I don't think it's fair. It would be different. Honestly, I feel like ever since Michael Phelps got caught up with the weed, y'all should have been like, let that go. The truth of the matter is everybody wants to act like because something is so that means it's just, and that's not the case. I commented, you know, you people who go through the comments on social media looking for somebody else's to comment on has way too much time on y'all hands. I just want y'all to know that. But I said that the girl's mom just died. Y'all are tearing her apart and telling her she looks like a man for being a black woman that runs track. You want her to look like a fucking video model with a fake ass. How is she gonna run with a fake ass? Make it make sense. Y'all were calling her a man. Y'all were calling her a ghetto bird as if y'all have never seen what track stars usually look like. Okay? Like, it was just very annoying, like the way she's being judged. And with everything going on in her life, maybe she hit a joint a while back and it wasn't out of her system completely. Hell, if she was smoking a joint every day when she got up in the morning with her fucking Wheaties before she went to practice, I'm fine with it. You know why? Because marijuana does not affect her running. It doesn't affect her being able to run faster. It doesn't make her run faster. It is different when we're talking about steroids and things that help you do better in the Olympics. Therefore, you are cheating. That's why you shouldn't be able to like have certain things in your system. But her smoking weed has nothing to do with her in the Olympics. Just like most people, when they smoke weed, it has absolutely nothing to do with them being able to go to their job the next day and do what they have to do. It's just because weed does not get out of your system as quickly as cocaine and crack. So y'all, you know, they can have the white boys and all of that doing coke, and as long as it's out of their system in 3 days, nobody ever knows about it. But because people like to do marijuana, which ain't that hard, you know what I'm saying? But it does last in your system for quite a time. It's just ridiculous. Exactly. Marijuana is a plant and not a drug. Okay. But you know, just to be clear, heroin is a drug that derives from a plant. It has to go through a whole processes and all of that. And weed doesn't have to go through as much of a process. It doesn't have to be broken down in that same way. Granted. Okay, I know. But what I'm saying is, it's unfair. And I think the rules should change. And I do think the rule stems for the systematic racism against Black people, because y'all abuse and traumatize Black people. And so they need a way to be able to deal in their everyday lives without killing everybody or having a nervous breakdown. So a lot of people smoke weed. It helps them cope. Okay. And y'all see that. So y'all then go out and make rules and laws against marijuana and the war on drugs and all of that bullshit, so that y'all can further criminalize Black people, so that you can make it harder for them to be involved in certain things, and so that you can make it easier to put them back in jail so you can have free labor. That girl mama just died. She can't smoke a joint. And somebody was like, not in the Olympics. And I'm like, I want you to jump off a fucking bridge. Like, I'm sorry, but you people that act like y'all don't understand this and have no compassion, as if her getting up to go run, if the bitch can run faster than everybody, and that's no disrespect, but I'm just saying, anybody, if a bitch can run faster than everybody, they should still be able to be involved in the sport, because weed does not affect them running faster. It might actually slow them down. Okay. So I just think it's stupid, and I think it's another way to have the proverbial foot on black people's necks, in my opinion. Right, we're not the only ones that smoke weed. Weed is very universal, but you have to think about people who are traumatized and put through stressful situations more, and how we have to find some type of way to deal with that. And we don't always have access to therapy, and church doesn't always work, because what, you go to church, but your nerves still be what, bad. Okay. And we don't want to smoke cigarettes because we don't want what, lung cancer. And you don't want to do all of those other drugs because they may slow down your metabolism. They also may slow down your sex drive. Like, there are so many reasons why marijuana is a better thing to deal with overall anxiety. But the rules and the laws haven't caught up with the facts, and that's just exhausting to me. Okay, it's just really, really exhausting, and it's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that there are rules, and we have to abide by those rules. But I also feel like anytime we talking about that, I'm always gonna feel the same way. It's a stupid rule. It's a stupid rule that y'all put in place so that y'all can make it harder for the people who y'all think smoke weed the most to actually be in these events, because y'all know we probably win. High and all. High as a motherfucker outrunning you and then pointing at you while I do it. Okay? Running faster than you. Ho. Listen, Sha'Carri was on the news. Okay, she spoke about, how she knows she is disappointing people, but she is only human. Okay, and that's the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? That little girl is going through a lot right now, and she's very young. And I believe that people put way too much pressure on athletes, and specifically Black athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can think about all the times that they have basically, like, what I feel like, mentally and emotionally abused Black athletes so that they can fit into boxes for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Michael Phelps was high as a motherfucker, out swimming everybody. Like, it has nothing to do with your ability to compete. It does not change your ability to compete for the better. So I don't understand why uphold rules that don't really make sense. Oh, and let's not forget about Ryan Lochte, who competed in the Olympics, got drunk, trashed a corner store, and blamed it on the locals. No consequences. Yeah, Ryan Lochte did a lot of crazy shit and was able to get away with it because he was a white boy. I mean, we know that. And we knew they weren't going to let Sha'Carri get away with being, a Black girl who is having a hard time being a track star in the Olympics at the same time as her mom dying. Like, I'm so sorry, I'm not handling all of this that well. But I needed a joint that day. Or I was going to beat the shit out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they eventually took his medals? I did not know that. I still feel like, they allow white boys to get away with shit in a way that they don't allow Black people to get away with shit. And that's just the truth of it all. My heart is broken for her. Thank you so much, Kelly, for the super chat. Don't cry for her, Argentina. This won't be her last time that she can compete. And she said that this will be the last time that she isn't in the Olympics. This will be the last time that we don't win for the 100-meter dash. Okay? Unfortunate. Child, ain't that funny how people love to uphold racism? And they uphold rules when it comes to Black people, but if it's somebody white, then all of a sudden there are all these loopholes and shit nobody knew about. Yeah. Or if they got money. THC shouldn't even be seen on drug screens anymore. I hate that my job tests for it. Yeah, there are a lot of people whose jobs test for it. And the truth of the matter is, the only reason those people are able to come to those jobs and get them done is because they be smoking before they go to work. Okay, listen. Okay, look. Anyway, y'all, yes, it is all unfortunate, but at the end of the day, we ain't gonna be too sad because sis is trying to make it through. And hopefully, you know, they need to change some of these rules. Like, I don't know who's in charge of the Olympics and all of that, but I'm starting to feel like this is, you know, just getting ridiculous. Like, the fuck we got to do with anything? Y'all are out here legalizing the shit in the states people live in. God forbid they actually do it a month before you test them. Like, it really is stupid when you think about it. To have something in your system for an entire month, and it's like, oh, well, you can't do this because you had weed in your, like, fuck that got to do with anything? That got to do with the price of tea in China, motherfucker. Okay. Oh my God. It's so annoying. Y'all, let's move on. Let's move on. I hope Sha'Carri, you know, keeps up with her body, and next time, in the next 4 years, we will see her again. That's the hope and the dream. Okay. It's unfortunate that we got all hyped up for her, and you know, this ends up happening. But I'm honestly not upset with her, and I can't even say that I'm disappointed in her. The rules need to change because the rules are stupid, and that's how I feel. Y'all, Sukihana, aka Destiny Henderson, 29 years old, okay, got arrested, y'all. Let's talk about it. Child, Suki always getting into something. All right. So Sukihana kicked off the new month by getting arrested. A booking document for the rapper surfaced online via Miami T Matters and revealed that she was arrested on July 1st for a touch or strike battery. There's been a video going around of her smacking the shit out of somebody about her kids. I'm not sure if that's about this, but let's see. The details of her arrest haven't been made public yet, but it's safe to say she has no regrets and has since been released because she's smiling in her photo. And she changed her Instagram profile photo to her mugshot. She also seems to celebrate in her stories as she wrote, "Paperwork party." In March, Sukihana was seen getting into a fight at a Florida nightclub after a female rap showcase with Trina. In a clip that went viral, child, is probably gonna be on Love and Hip Hop Miami, Sukihana is seen running toward another girl. Her security and a woman who appeared to be a friend were able to hold her back, but only for a moment as she yelled, "Get off of me." She's then seen charging towards the opposing group and throwing in a few punches as several people attempt to break up the melee. And like I said, let's not forget, she also got into a little scuffle with somebody, and we kept seeing the video. I'm gonna show y'all, but we kept seeing her slap the shit out of somebody, and she said, "I'm always gonna slap you hoes about my kids." It's like, right, because you needed an excuse to slap somebody. Child, everybody be acting like they do things when the time is called, but no, you're just a violent person that likes to go around fighting people because you're immature. That's all. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, they trying to stop her. Child, that look like that's in New Orleans. I know it's not, but oh, let me get close. Oh, not in your furrow, bitch. Not in your furrow. Not in your tights and your furrow. Your titties out. Oh, she is so mad. She is upset, y'all. I'm upset. 50,000 on my neck is disrespect. So offended that I had to double check. Made me want to buy a vest in a tech. I'm trying to see. Hold up, y'all. Go back. Where'd it go? Oh, what's she wearing? Oh, they in the blend. They in the blend. They in the blend. Come on, bring it around the car. Move the car. Thank you. Oh, she hitting somebody. She hitting somebody that got about her head. Some big bitch. Oh, not all in the back of the head. Not a jump. Not a jump for the big girl. We're not going to jump the big girl, are we? Oh, no. No. Oh, girl. Was that bodysuit the move for the night? I don't know. Is that somebody's wig on the floor? Not a wig on the floor. Child, when there's a fight. So look, they had to pick her up and get her out of there. Pick her big ass up and get her out of there. Bitch, you are the money and you are about to ruin it for all of us. Yo, Suki is a mess. Suki is a mess, y'all. I'm not surprised that she's, been arrested for popping off and getting into it with somebody. I'm not surprised at all. What you gonna do? You're 29, bitch. I guess since you got the money to get you out of jail, it don't really matter. And then you make it, I guess because she wants to be a rapper. I mean, I feel like she needs to come out with some more music because I don't hear her music as much as I see her antics, to tell you the truth. It's definitely giving, what do you mean giving World Star Hip Hop? It was probably on World Star Hip Hop. Okay. Child. I mean, she looked cute. It's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Child, I ain't gonna tell y'all how before we move to the next story, before we move to the next thing, let me go ahead and tell y'all this, okay? I'm looking for a name in the comments because as soon as I see it, I'm cursing that person the fuck out because they've been feeling the need for the entire week to write paragraphs on all of me and my girls' pages. Okay. And I really wasn't giving a fuck because I told y'all once I do the video, it's over. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. The video is over. It's done. What I said is what I said. Okay. But I feel like a lot of y'all just be trying it because y'all at home bored with nothing to do and no lives. So you sit behind your keyboard and you stalk people for days. Like you comment about the same topic for days. And I'm checking back in the live because as soon as I see Sky something, I can't even remember the whole name, but I know what the emoji look like. As soon as I see it, I'm going to curse you the fuck out. And I haven't cussed anybody out in a long time, but since y'all want to tell us how, you know, we don't take constructive criticism well, I'm gonna show you how not to take constructive criticism well, since y'all feel like everything y'all say is constructive criticism. I'm gonna curse you the fuck out as soon as I see your name in here. As soon as I see it. I'm tired of y'all acting like because somebody is a YouTuber, they supposed to be like, you know, impervious to people coming at them sideways. I don't often give y'all this energy because I like to stay light. I like to stay light and airy. I like to bring good feels, okay? But sometimes y'all be doing the most. And I didn't block her. Jay Lee blocked her. I didn't block her, and I told her in the comments after I commented first and then I deleted her comment after. But I commented and I told her, I can't wait to see you in a live because you have a lot to say, and I cannot wait to see your name pop up in my motherfucking live so that I can say it instead of having to read bullshit and go back and forth or type. Because saying it just gets it off so much easier. But I don't see her name, so I'm going to let it go. But she know who she is because I told her. I told her I was going to be looking for her. And I don't feel no ways about it either. I don't. Because I feel like people don't feel no ways about the shit that they say to us. Like we not human beings, like we not people or something like that. I mean, yeah, no. She ain't brave enough to, obviously she's not brave enough to comment in the lives. She has so much time on her hands this whole week to be on all of my girls' pages. And I wasn't even mad until she said that I was playing myself by doing the panel because the other girls don't have as many subscribers as me. Small-minded people. Small-minded people with not nearly enough vision. You don't have nearly as much vision as me, but you have so much to say. You have so much to write in paragraphs. Bitch, when I tell you I am looking for you in these comments, right? I'm looking for you in this chat. Sometimes I have to get like this with people because they forget that I'm this person. They forget that I will curse you out and make you feel bad about yourself without knowing you, seeing you, or anything. But I will definitely break your ass down to size. I was cool until, you know, the comments just, I was like, I was like, oh, this bitch didn't went all over. She didn't went all over. And it's been a whole week. And I keep seeing comments. And now I'm seeing comments on videos that this ain't got nothing to do with. You must want my attention. I don't see your name, so I'm gonna let it go. But that was just a forewarning that some of y'all should be happy when I block y'all, because when I get like this, I'm on some I'ma hurt your fucking feelings type shit. I'm on some I hope you crying on your computer right now type shit. And I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad because I'm a person too. And in real life, if you step to me with bullshit, you're gonna get bullshit back. And yes, it is small and minuscule. That's how y'all, I know y'all feel like that. But if y'all knew what it feels like to be bombarded with comments, what it feels like to be bombarded, you know, what is this? What is this? Say, bruh, coming at me about my people is not the way to fuck me. I promise you, it is not the way to fuck me. Okay. I'm glad. That's why I appreciate Saki. Okay, because she will get y'all together. Oh, I see, y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about me. I don't give a fuck. I don't even read all them paragraphs. I be like, it was so funny, y'all, because they did this to Jaylee, and Jaylee was, I said, girl, don't even worry about that shit. And then Niecy was like, no, that's the same girl that was in the video, you know, that was on the comments of the Heavenly video. I said, oh, really? And then I went and noticed that she was still commenting like 4 days later. I was like, oh, okay, this is what we're on. And then she said that shit. And it was like 40 minutes ago that she had said the shit when I checked it. So I was like, girl, you talking shit to me currently. Oh, okay. And sometimes I choose violence, but I like to choose violence here. I'm not about to argue back and forth with y'all with all of them paragraphs because I'm not reading all that shit. And if I see it, I'm going to delete it. So continue to craft edited, you know, well thought out paragraphs to piss people off that nobody will fully read. Continue to do that. Thank you for the view. Let me go ahead, you know, because sometimes you got to get it off your chest. And people be like, but you bother. And it's like, and after I'm done, I won't be. After I'm done, I won't be. Y'all, let's talk about Sheree, because it's something else that aggravates my nerves. Why y'all want Sheree back on Real Housewives of Atlanta like she gonna do something for y'all? So the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star sparked speculation that she is returning to the show when she shared a cryptic post yesterday. In the photo, she's holding a bedazzled phone and smiling, but it was the caption that had Real Housewives of Atlanta fans wondering if the bone collector is making a return. And she wrote, when the phone keeps ringing, at some point, you gotta answer. It definitely gave the feel that she was coming back. And Phaedra commented under it. And a lot of people are saying Phaedra is coming back. But they say this all the time. Okay. And let me, I know they're going to have a cast switch up, but I really don't want them to bring back old people. I really don't want them to bring back old people. I don't think that format works. I don't want them to bring her back. I'm going to tell you why. Not only because she's old and she didn't give anything when she was on the show the last time, except for pissing us off with Kim Zolciak. Do y'all remember? She tied her wagon to Kim's and Kim dragged her ass off the show with her. Okay. So Kim went on her 30-minute show that recently got canceled, but continues to do that. And Sheree, what did you do? Go back to your house. Now, do you want me to tell you the truth? I think that Sheree is a madam, allegedly. Okay. I don't want Sheree back because I don't feel like Sheree is going to give us anything in her personal life, because it's been a long time since she actually gave anything in her personal life. She comes on to be a bone carrier. She comes on so that she can, you know, carry tea from one group to the next and be messy and then all of those things. No. And Carlos has already told y'all he is not coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta unless his production company is producing the show. And I totally agree with that. Why should he hustle backwards? Why should he come on to be an employee when y'all tried to play that man like a soybean burger bitch? I think the fuck not. Carlos, call us. You know we're trying to get you on the show. call us, or at least answer when we call you. Y'all tell Carlos that we sent for him, okay? Because he be sending for us when these shows start, okay? So Carlos, come talk to us now, boo. You know we fuck with you. But I was like, no, I don't think he needs to be back on Real Housewives of Atlanta unless he's going to have his black production company producing. Period. Candy is the current bone collector, so we don't need another. Yeah, if Sheree's not gonna talk about Tyrone and all the commissary she spent, which is giving more love after lockup, which I honestly can't wait to watch tonight. Yeah, I'm not here for it, y'all. I'm over it. I'm tired of y'all recycling. If you're going to do something new, do something new. Okay. Now let's talk about Bill Cosby before we move on, y'all. Bill Cosby is reportedly considering a lawsuit against the Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, where he was in prison. To be honest, y'all, I would really like for this old man to go the fuck home and just be peaceful and sit the fuck down with his wife. But I know that's not him. And if he decides to do this and he wins, so be it, because they absolutely did the wrong thing by deciding to violate the agreement that was made with the county DA, Bruce Castor. Talk to Bruce Castor, okay? Talk to him, because he made the deal in 2005, all right? He made that deal. And for some reason, apparently a lot of my lawyers in the comments, as Roxanne would say, y'all said that he actually did, the lawyers and the judge knew about Bill Cosby's first deal, okay? And they still went through with this case, which makes me feel like, I don't know. It just makes me feel like it was something that Todd had set up to come with us, with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Tina. He absolutely has a case and can't even be mad at. I can't because he did make a deal. He did make a deal. And another thing, I can't stand when people want to argue semantics. Okay, like somebody saying, oh, he didn't have sex with the girl. He sexually assaulted her. I don't know what he did because they weren't specific when I read what the lady said, but she said she was sexually assaulted. It don't need to be a full extension of the penis to the pelvis in order for it to be, assault and for him to be able to be put in jail for it. Okay. Oh yeah. Point it out to me, y'all. Point it out to me. Who wants to get cursed out today? I'm in a mood for it. Who want it? Who want this energy from me? So not only is he considering suing somebody, okay, he is reportedly in talks with a documentary filmmaker to share his story regarding recent sexual assault cases. Y'all, that's problematic to me. Yesterday, Bill Cosby spokesperson Andrew Wyatt revealed the disgraced comedian is ready to get back to work by opening up about the allegations against him. Bill Cosby has not worked since 2015 when the sexual assault claims against him first came out. Well, not really first, but when they resurfaced. Speaking outside of Cosby's home, he said he's Bill Cosby. He is one of the greatest of the world. There's always going to be a different narrative, but you don't have 1 million followers and counting if you don't have support. Then the spokesman claimed that Bill Cosby was in talks of a contract with documentary people. With the vague statement of documentary people gearing up to work with Bill Cosby, it's currently unclear who will produce or stream the alleged Yeah, I want to know who's going to put their business in jeopardy for this bullshit. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Because the truth of the matter is, y'all, Bill Cosby is a fucked up old man that likened himself to who was that? He said that he was like the Supreme Court justice. The one that Trump pushed through that had sexually assaulted that woman in college, and she went through and did a whole deposition and told y'all what happened, and they ignored it and still made him a Supreme Court justice. Bill Cosby likened himself to somebody who had, date rape drugged the bitch in college. Y'all, Bill Cosby, he may say he didn't do it, but I also feel like he feels like he didn't do anything wrong. And it's not because he doesn't think he didn't do it. I think he feels like you took the drug. So whatever I did to you after the fact, you was allowing me to do. That's what I think he thinks. I think he feels very much validated in what he's done. I think he feels like it's okay to do what he's done because of who he is. There is a level of narcissism that is up here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny because the very black men who seem to defend him and are so happy that he's getting out of jail, I thought it was so funny. I was like, Bill Cosby, now you're friends with Boosie, when back in the fucking 90s, you were talking about how disgraceful it was for rappers to curse and talk about sex, violence, and drugs and sag their pants. You made it your mission to invalidate what they were doing as young black men back in the day. Oh, yeah. Oh, so y'all saying he was talking about Clarence Thomas. You're wrong about the Supreme Court justice. Absolutely wrong. There was no proof. Yeah, except for that lady saying that it happened to her, yeah. But you're right. What do we believe in bitches for when they, go before a whole group of legal minds, senators and everybody to say, I've been sexually assaulted by this person? Because that's the easiest thing in the world, to get up there and lie about some shit like that. And if we want to go ahead and talk about Clarence Thomas, like, their energy tells me that they feel like it's okay what they did and that they'll get away from it. I definitely feel like we were talking about Brett Kavanaugh. I don't think we were talking about Clarence Thomas because that's so old. I think we were definitely talking about Brett Kavanaugh. And I'm sorry, but Brett Kavanaugh has a whole bunch of issues, and that wasn't the only issue that people had with him getting that Supreme Court seat. But go off about how I'm wrong about it. Because you can know that. Talking about there was no proof. You know how hard it is to prove that somebody date raped you 20 or 30 years ago? It's hard to prove that, but that also doesn't mean they should be a Supreme Court justice. Like, child, I remember watching the video and in her testimony and his response and everything. And to me, that lady knew exactly what happened to her, and he was up there lying his ass off. But because it's hard to prove things like that, people love to get up here and say there was no proof, as if that's a good enough. Like, that's good enough. Like, I'm sorry, I don't have the proof that this nigga fucked me while I was passed out 30 years ago, but it still happened. I mean, from what I saw, Brett Kavanaugh was like, I don't recall. He never even said that it didn't happen. He just said, I don't remember. He just said, I don't remember. Accusing somebody of something and actually going in front of the fucking Senate to talk about it with everyone is not the same thing. But I feel you. That was to get him not to be a Supreme Court justice, not to put him in jail. And 58 people said Bill Cosby did something to them. But yeah, go off. Hugh Hefner said, if Bill Clinton is guilty, so is he. Yeah. I mean, y'all know it's crazy to me how often I hear how women have been assaulted, yet whenever these things happen, y'all are so quick to believe that the man didn't do it, even though numbers show that highly likely that the women are probably telling the truth. It's more likely than not, considering how many women and young girls have been raped and sexually assaulted. But sure, sure, it didn't happen. Sure, it didn't happen because there was no proof. Gotcha. I love how people assume because there's no proof it didn't happen, when it doesn't mean that. That doesn't mean that. We don't have any proof about T.I. and Tiny, yet I have never gotten up here and said that, it's a complete falsehood because there's no proof. Like, some of y'all act like y'all just have no common sense when y'all say shit. And I just can't. But, go off in the comments because that's what y'all do. But yeah. I just feel like it would be really sad to see somebody allow Bill Cosby to get up there and dress those women down and talk about, whatever he's going to talk about. And honestly, I feel like if they did give him a documentary and he got up there and actually freely spoke, he would incriminate himself further. So, child, I really want a lot of y'all people who disagree with me, so strongly the way y'all do. I want y'all to make y'all own channels and go have y'all opinions over there, because y'all really be coming, oh Lord, just some of the shit y'all say is just really problematic to me. And it just and I feel like it's not a simple thing. Like, I think, and I said this on my Instagram yesterday, that people who defend celebrity rapists, defend regular rapists too. And that's problematic to me. It is problematic for people to be the type of people, and I say this to my family and my friends as well, because I've heard it from people in my family and people that I know and love about how they will ignore Russell Simmons and Bill Cosby doing the things that people say that they have done because they're celebrities. And because you don't have the proof in your hands that it happened, even though several people have said it. Several people have said it. And in the industry, it's something that's understood. And because people are so powerful, the things never really make it to where they need to go. We've seen this happen so many times, yet whenever somebody presents y'all with, this man was so powerful, he was able to get away with doing this to me, y'all be like, it's not true. There's no proof. And then somebody comes out with a fucking documentary and all of a sudden put R. Kelly in jail when we've been saying this shit and there's been video of him fucking a kid online for 20 years. And it took people 20 years to feel like he deserved to be in jail for doing something we had physical evidence of for 2 decades. That's why all of this is so upsetting to me, because I feel like all of y'all who rush to say that somebody who you do not know, who you were not in the room with, did not do something, y'all make me feel like in real life, when your kid, when your niece, when your daughter, when somebody comes to you in your own life and tells you that somebody else in your family hurt them or raped them or assaulted them, y'all are going to say that it's not true. Y'all are going to make excuses for it. Yes, Charlemagne was another one that liked to drug women. He just so happened to admit he did it to his wife who married him. And I told y'all that I don't have time to be mad about what niggas doing to their wives if their wives not mad about it. Now, if Charlemagne comes out and we have more women come out, then we'll readdress Charlemagne. I need more than one instance, though. And that's another thing. Y'all keep forgetting that I was having a hard time believing Bill Cosby did this shit too. Like 55 women ago. About 55 women ago, I was like, well, at this point, just like with T.I. and Tiny, you may not be able to prove it, and your girl might have been on some bullshit, but some of that shit actually happened. Some of that shit happened. And you can't tell me no different. They definitely did some of that shit. And it may not have been them taking advantage of people, more so of having parties where drugs were given, and then other people are around taking advantage of the situation, and they're liable because they're giving out drugs and having sex parties. But what I need for people to understand is that just because somebody takes a drug, it does not mean you can then do stuff to them. Literally, when they take the drug, it means, y'all, it's been raining all week and the backyard is muddy and nasty. So every time I open a fucking door, gnats are coming in. I'm so annoyed. When I tell you I've been killing gnats all day, I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. This muggy, wet ass weather, I'm over it. I'm tired of the rain, y'all. I'm sorry. Monique is not against swimming bonnets, y'all. Please stop. Y'all are so messy. I also didn't like people drawing that correlation between Felicia Rashad and Monique. I don't feel like that's the same thing. I think there are levels to this shit. If you want to wear a bonnet, Monique literally said, if you don't see anything wrong with this, do you, queen? But if you feel bad about it, how about we try to do better? That's all Monique said. And y'all act like somebody was really policing y'all. To me, policing is when y'all make laws so that little girls can't wear their braids. Policing is when the Olympics tells the black girls they can't wear the caps that are made for our hair because our hair is thicker and bigger and needs more room in the cap. Exactly. The Olympics. And I've already talked about this, actually. The Olympics is against the swimming caps for natural hair, not Monique. Monique wants y'all to stop dressing in bedroom attire in public, and y'all are so mad about that. And I get that. You're upset. I get it. Yeah, I want to wear my bonnet. Wear your bonnet, bitch. It's okay. I know. I know you was just joking. But that made me think about the correlation that people were drawing with Felicia Rashad. Felicia Rashad is defending a rapist. To me, defending a rapist is way more toxic and detrimental and traumatic than somebody telling y'all to stop wearing y'all pajamas to the airport. I don't understand why, you can't take the advice or leave it versus the societal mindset of allowing abusive men to walk around free and congratulating them on it. Those are two different things, y'all. Those are not the same thing. Just like Kid Cudi wearing a dress is not the same thing as Bill Cosby slipping bitches Mickeys and sticking his fingers in their vagina. That's not the same thing. Because Kid Cudi wore a dress, and I want to say this for everybody that did not understand. Kid Cudi was on SNL and wore a dress that was similar to the one that Kurt Cobain wore as a mental illness and suicidal, tribute. It was to bring awareness to people who go through depression and, want to commit suicide. So it was more so a message. Don't kill yourself. Okay. Message. I know it's hard out here. Other people have had this problem. Okay. Y'all took that instance. Y'all went and find that one picture of him in that dress where y'all don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay. And then y'all make it seem as if him wearing a dress means he should be ignored when someone says, when he says, okay, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, the lovely Cherie. When Kid Cudi gets up there and says, y'all who are happy that he's out of jail, something is fucking wrong with y'all. Like, a lot of us feel like something is wrong with people who are happy that people who have been accused of sexually assaulting 58 people over the course of decades, like 4 or 5 decades since the fucking 60s, this has been going on and heard of in the industry. He finally gets some type of reprimanding for it. It was unjust, so he gets let out. And y'all are so happy that a man who likes to go around slipping Mickeys and finger fucking people that don't want him to is out of jail. Y'all are so happy about that. Something's wrong with y'all. That is not the same thing as Kid Cudi wearing a dress. First of all, I don't know Kid Cudi's life like that. But it was almost like y'all were trying to say, if a person is in a dress, it doesn't matter what they have to say. And I think it's so funny when women were saying that, because you are the very people who wear dresses and get sexually assaulted, go to the police station, and people tell you that they don't believe you because you were wearing a short dress and you must have invited that energy. Something is wrong with y'all. Something is wrong with y'all. Okay? And yes, we're going to talk about Janet Hubert, because Janet Hubert said something about this and told Felicia to sit that ass down somewhere, because she know good and goddamn well that this was out there and that this was happening. And like I said, even in my comments, I've seen many people say, that they, had experiences or met Bill Cosby, and he very much had this creepy old man, handsy ass energy. I also feel like people need to start paying attention to personality types, because if they recognize the similarities between people like Bill Cosby, people like R. Kelly, people like Russell Simmons, there's a level of narcissism that makes them feel like what they've done, isn't as bad, or they can get away with it. And I made this point yesterday when I got on my Egg TV live. Y'all gotta follow me on Instagram and check out my Egg TV. Sometimes I'm looking for this Felicia Rashad, Jeanette Hubert post. But I want to say this. Back in the day when Eddie Murphy was at the height of his career, he did Raw. Okay, he did a comedy special called Raw. I don't know if y'all ever seen it. It's amazing. It's one of the best ones. And he gets up there and he does a bit about how he talked to Richard Pryor about Bill Cosby calling him to tell him he don't like all the cursing he does in his comedy. You ain't got to do all of that cursing in your comedy, and I don't like that. So he called Eddie Murphy to reprimand him for cursing in his comedy. So he gets on the phone and tells this to Richard Pryor. And Richard Pryor says, man, tell Bill Cosby I said suck my dick. Okay. And I want y'all to understand that at the time, Eddie Murphy was famous, but he was very much new in the game in comparison to Bill Cosby, that was at the height of his success with the Cosby Show in the late 80s. This was at the height of Bill Cosby's power and career. Okay. So I need for y'all to understand that he had more power then than probably ever before. And Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor both felt like, man, fuck that nigga. Why do y'all think they felt that way? If he had all this respect behind the scenes, why would they feel like that? And then Eddie Murphy said that in one of his most famous comedy specials that will live in infamy. Do you know why? Because a lot of the industry only respects Bill Cosby because of who he is in the industry, not really as a man. That's why Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor didn't respect him enough to give a fuck about what he had to say in order to keep it private, because they knew what he was doing. How you gonna come talk to us about cursing when everybody knows what you be out here doing with them women? You can't tell me that that wasn't the thought process. And everybody knows that they don't want to have to go at him directly because they care about their money. So they're not going to go at him the way they could or should have. But the truth of the matter is, the energy that Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor gave was very much like, please, this nigga out here date raping bitches, and he think we give a fuck about how he feel about us cussing? So did Paul Mooney. I didn't want to believe it until Lisa Bonet said she felt uncomfortable around him. Child, the way he tried to take on an actual father role to her, child. There's an old clip of Bernie Mac pretty much saying the same thing, Bondi. I can't be a lie. It wasn't just Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. Everyone made comments well before the victims came out. But y'all gonna keep acting. John Amos talked about Bill Cosby. Child, y'all know I love me some John Amos. Now y'all know that's the daddy from Good Times. I love me some John Amos, boy. Hey, Kelly, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you, love. Okay, so I'm just making this point to y'all so that y'all can understand, Dick Gregory too, that there were a lot of people that have been saying this shit, but it's hard to prove, and nobody wanted to like fully go at Bill Cosby because of who he is. Cosby reprimanded a lot of comedians and public figures, especially black. Many of them did not like or deal with him. He made it his business to put people down for how they came across in public. Very much the head of the respectability politics while simultaneously being the leader of the creep squad. Ooh, yo, it's pouring down out there. My dog's probably feeling away. Let me hurry up and get through this so I can go get my babies, because I know they don't like it when it be thundering and raining and shit. Yeah, look at Barack. Barack like, come get me. He done got himself all tangled up and shit. Look at him. Got his paw in his water. Just go lay down. Go lay down away from the rain, Barack. You're under the patio. Now you're going to go lay in the mud, child. I cannot. Y'all like the video. John Amos interview is on. See, I don't like supporting Vlad at this point, but I might have to go see because I sure do love me some John Amos. Okay, y'all. So now that we talked about that, let's go ahead and look at this for this Janet Hubert thing, and then we're gonna move on to the verses because I don't want to spend too much more time on this shit. But this is what Janet Hubert had to say. Felicia, what are you thinking? I don't know, but you hold on, wait. I don't know you, but to say this was terribly wrong. Everyone knew what he was doing back then. How could you not? Get your umbrella, sister. Here comes the shit shower. I am outraged that he has been released. Yes, he is an old ass guilty man. Okay. She said, I would have said he's old, he's out, and I'm happy for him, but he's still guilty. I know 5 women who have not come forward. Enough, y'all. We know better. Powerful men do wrong things, black or white. And she's 100% telling the truth. And then Felicia Rashad came out later and said she supported the victims. And I was just kind of like, yeah, girl. Okay. If that's what you want us to believe. Okay, Felicia. But I feel like you're only saying that now that, you know, things have gone awry. Yes, Cosby's blind in one eye, I believe. But let's go ahead and move on to the verses, y'all. Okay. Oh, Lord. I was so mad. I was so mad that I was like 15, 20 minutes late for this verses. So I missed the first few songs. But when I tell y'all, I got my utter fucking life from this. I got my life from this. And let me come off camera so come on camera so I can say this to y'all so y'all can understand. I don't accept any Bobby Brown slander on my channel. I've read Bobby Brown's book. I have watched Bobby Brown over my entire lifetime. And y'all did that dude wrong when y'all blamed him for Whitney's drug habits, first of all. Second of all, yeah, Bobby has had some issues, but Bobby has overcome a lot of his issues. Bobby has had a lot of loss in his life. And Bobby sat on the stage full of Ciroc and didn't have a drink. Bobby got up there and sang and danced and moved around, even though it's been pandemic time and he hasn't toured in over a year. But he still got up there and gave y'all something. And I would like to say that not only Was Bobby actually up there sticking, sticking his little jumps and singing? He had his break for a nice little bit, okay? But when Bobby is touring with New Edition and all of that, like he was before the pandemic, they were touring like most of the year because they always had a show. And when that was going on, Bobby was giving really great performances. I've actually seen them live, okay? And Bobby did great. Bobby sang and performed his ass off, belly and all. I saw them live before the pandemic, New Edition, okay? So that's why I'm saying this, because I know what Bobby gives, and I know what Bobby gave last night. Yes, Keith Sweat did get drunk, but Keith Sweat was giving you Zaddy. Keith Sweat was giving you look at the Vaseline I put on my chest when I changed. This was the second look, y'all. Their first look was a little bit more cohesive, but this second round they had to be a little bit more comfortable. So Keith had to go put on his old man silk, and Bobby had to go put on his street nigga leather. You know what I'm saying? But they gave us a great show. And New Jack Swing music is some of my favorite music. A lot of y'all, I hope that y'all saw it. I posted my playlist that I work out to, which is a New Jack Swing playlist in our Discord. And if y'all have title, then y'all would have probably been able to see it. But I go up for Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown because of their music and because of their influence. And even though we used to laugh at Whitney and say she was wrong, because at the time, Bobby wasn't giving us anything for us to feel that way. But when I look back on Bobby's career, Bobby was the first person to make rugged R&B a thing. Because of him, you had the Jodeci's. Because of him, you had Chris Brown. Chris Brown always likes to thank Usher baby in fucking Michael Jackson. And yes, that's true. But I would like for y'all to understand that it was Bobby Brown that gave y'all Bad Boy of R&B. Okay? And also, let's not forget about the longevity of them both, okay? Y'all, I be listening to Keith on Sweat Hotel all the time, okay? We're going to go through some of these songs right quick, right fast, okay? So, Something Just Ain't Right was the first song that they started off with, okay? And, that's a cool one. But to me, Bobby won this round for Don't Be Cruel. Cause I would never be that cruel to you. No, don't be cruel. That's my shit, okay? And then Keith Sweat did Make You Sweat. And then Bobby came with Mr. Telephone Man. There's something off with my line. Dial my baby's number. Listen, we ain't gonna go through them all, okay? So then it was How Deep Is Your Love with Keith Sweat, and then Jealous Girl New Edition. Keith Sweat, I'll Give All My Love. I used that today for my jump rope because I was listening to that. That is my fucking song, okay? I give all my love to you, and I give you every bit of my love tonight, girl. If you leave me, baby, I'll come running. Only for you, only you, baby. Only you, baby. I never hurt you. Oh. Listen. Bobby and Keith were never like the best vocalists, but they know how to make songs and they can sing. Their performances were shaky, but I don't look for that on Verzuz. It's not a real live show, y'all. And a lot of the, people who was watching, maybe y'all didn't, get what this was given. I don't give a, this wasn't for you then. Okay, let's continue on. All right, so I won't ever do anything. I'm sorry. And then Bobby Brown did Girlfriend. That's cool, but Keith Sweat won that round for me. Keith Sweat did How Do You Like It? Bobby did Girl Next Door. Keith did Right and Wrong Way to Love. Right, wrong way to love. And then he did New Edition, Hit Me Off. And then Keith did Then You Good Telling Me No Again. Now you got. I wanna be more than just your friend. Nah. That was the song, okay? And then he gave Bobby the New Edition. You Don't Have to. What was that song? Hold up. I can't click on it because I don't know that one. But anyway, I wasn't that much of a New Edition in when they were kids. That I don't like their music that much. Like all of that little young shit they was doing. No, it wasn't until Bobby left New Edition that I started to love upon some New Edition, and that's just really what it is. Keith Sweat did Come and Get Come and get with something. I forgot that song. I had never even heard that song, child, but all right. And then this is around the time that I came on, y'all, because when Bobby Brown got up and I know you getting bored dealing with him. You miss my thuggin', my lovin', the thuggin'. Listen, bitch, that is my song. You can't play that song without me skipping and jumping around the damn room. Thank you, Shani D. I so wanted Athena Cage to walk out on stage, but I thoroughly enjoyed this verse. I got my life, died with Key Zaddy look, and got my life again. And then he kept popping his chest so y'all could, I was like, pop that jacket open one more time. Keep pop it open one more time for us, child. Listen. But Thug Loving is my shit, okay? Keith Sweat did Get Up On It with Cut Loose. Bobby Brown did One More Night. Keith Sweat did Merry Go Round, and then he did I Wanna I want that, baby. I wanna, boy, get it, get it, get it. I wanna know it like that, know it like that. I wanna, Listen, I love that one too. That's one of my favorites to jump rope to. And Bobby did Get Away, and then he started doing songs that he wrote. Keith Sweat, Last Year. Hey, let's settle down, but that's what I wanna do. Just me and you. All my love is for you. Whatever you want, I will do. I'm gonna stop because that's my song, and I can go forever on Let's Chill. Bobby did That's the Way Love Is. Did not remember that one. Then we did Keith did Freak Me by Silk. Ooh, Lord, don't make me do it. And then Beautiful with Damian Marley and Bobby Brown. And then Keith Sweat did Keep It Coming. Bobby Brown did Good Enough. And bitch, I lost my mind. It was humping my sofa when my body, your body, all over your body, your body, my body, all over my body, yeah, my body, all over my body, babe. And I'm in a night shirt, I'm feeling for you, baby. And now you have been letting us what I'm feeling, baby. 911-0024. Baby, there's nothing on the phone, there's nothing. Whoa. How would you like if I lay you down? Would you like it if I were to sex you down? Listen, if y'all was in my Instagram last night, if you was in my Instagram last night, then you saw me, bitch, okay? When I tell you I was putting all my abs to work in this bitch, okay? I love me some LSG. And my body is on my playlist, y'all. Like, that plays all the time. Okay, and then Bobby did We Got Something in Common, and I was annoyed that he didn't play none of Whitney part, but I imagine it's probably a little hard for him sometimes to hear her sing. And then Keith Sweat did Twisted. Bobby did Humping Around. Okay, listen. Ain't nobody humping around, you know. And yes, R.I.P. to D. Gerald Levert. I love me some Gerald Levert. And then Keith Sweat did Just Got Paid, which is also my shit, by Johnny Kemp. He was like, you should have gave that to Bobby. Like, I couldn't give you another hit, nigga. Honestly, I felt like they were the grown-up version of Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, you know, with just less drugs and a little bit more alcohol. Because Bobby was Bow Wow, consummate professional. And Keith Sweat, he was like hilarious and funny and everything, but he was fucked up. and Soulja was fucked up, and you can't tell me no different. Thank you, Quasia. Keith won around with his songwriting credits because I was blown when I found out that he wrote Let's Chill when I thought it was Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley would produce a lot, and then he'd get, you know, Keith Sweat to write a lot of his songs. They all used to work together a lot back in the day. So after Just Got Paid, Bobby Brown did Rock With You, which is my shit. I wanna rock with you, baby. All night long. I wanna roll with you, lady. Feeling so strong. I wanna rock with you, baby. All night long. I wanna rock and roll and rock. Make it sweet love, don't you ever stop, no, yeah. That's my shit. And then they did Make It Last Forever, which y'all know is the shit. Make it last. Ooh, 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 ah, and never, don't let our love in. Oh, don't never let it end. Let me tell you how much you won't live. I'm not about to do it. You should have been on my Instagram last night, bitch. Okay, and then Bobby Brown did Think About It with Roni. She's a sweet little girl. That was my shit too. This is when we really got into the sweet spot. And then he came back and did Curious with LSG, and y'all know that's what they did. We're gonna start this thing off right. Duval in the motherfucking house. Come on, do it, baby, stick it, baby. Do it, baby, stick it, baby. Somebody do your work. Somebody do some worse than Kenneth Love wants so much attention from me. You know, I think it's funny y'all don't like my singing, but you sure is sitting here watching me and commenting, you old fuck face ass nigga. Get your dirty, slimy, gutty butt ass off my channel if you don't like what I'm doing. How about that, you bitch? All right. So then Bobby Brown did my shit, which is On Our Own, which was from the Ghostbusters soundtrack, and he did the rap. I was living my best life when Bobby Brown hits that. Woo! You know it. You know it. I don't take control. Now I know that we gotta make where the cards may fall, child. All I know is that we gotta get it. We gotta make it on our own. And I guess it's gonna have to take control. We got to take control. We got. That was my shit. And then Keith Sweat did Don't Stop Your Love. I'm not gonna do it, but that's my shit. Don't stop your love. Don't stop your love. No. Don't stop your love. Ha. Y'all, that's my shit. I need your loving right now. Don't stop your love. Ha. That's my favorite part of that song. That is my shit. And then Bobby came with that every little step I take. We will be there. Every little I make will be together. Yeah. That's my shit, y'all. Bobby's whole first album from beginning to end. Like, that's the real shit. From beginning to end, Bobby's first album is so classic that it really can compete in a Verzuz battle. Like, that's the funny part. Okay? Listen. Y'all know I be fucking up the lyrics sometimes, whatever. Okay. And then Keith Sweat did Nobody who can love you like me. Nobody who can give you what you need. Nobody, and who can love you like me, my baby. Nobody, baby. And the band keeps playing on. Oh no. Oh no. Nobody, baby. That's my shit too, y'all. Y'all know whenever that part come on, you gotta sing the girl part whenever that part come on. And then it ended with Bobby Brown doing My Prerogative, okay? Which I feel like is the best song ever for, you know, when you talking to people who trying to hate on you and tell you what to do with your shit. Okay, I made this money, you didn't. That's what Bobby said in the song. Okay, but you know, my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. Okay, and that goes for everything. Okay, that goes for Bobby. That goes for me, bitch. It's my prerogative. Okay, Listen, I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. Okay? Listen, I enjoyed this Verzuz from beginning to end. Okay? I really, really did. Oh, wait, my Nike's coming today? It's arriving? Your Nikes are, be on the lookout. They're arriving today? Okay. Child, I got some new Air Max. I'm excited. But anyway, y'all, if you did not enjoy that Verzuz, it wasn't for you. No, Bobby definitely hit a few of his 8 counts. He definitely did. Okay? Okay? That's my shit right there. This right here. Okay, listen, knocking the mouse on the floor. That was the dance right there. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so glad you reminded me. Pleasure P, you weren't ready. Pleasure P did not know the assignment. Tank knew the assignment. When Tank came out, I said, oh Lord, it's Tank, who I love musically and hate as a person. I love I don't really know him, but you know, the shit I've heard Tank say sometimes is rather problematic. Pleasure P is also rather problematic and not nearly as talented. Okay, when excuse me, when at the end, when Tank came on and hit that, ooh, he hit something that was a whole note. Ooh, ooh. He did something up in there. It was something like that. I can't remember what song it was, but I just remember him going, ooh, something. He just hit a note up in this area, and it was so on point. And Pleasure P couldn't do it. Pleasure P was cracking all over the place. I said, Pleasure, you're cracking while you're talking, let alone cracking while you're singing. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why this is happening, but Bobby sounded better than Pleasure P. Get him the fuck off the stage. Tank, however, knew the assignment, and when he showed up, he was going, ooh, he was correcting Pleasure P. Child, ad-libbing, correcting, whatever you want to call it. Okay, listen, I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I cannot wait to see what the next one is. It was Nobody. Okay, that's what it was. Child, he sung down, and I appreciated every moment of seeing. Say, y'all do love me some Tank. I ain't even gonna lie. Like it is like if I met you in person, I would be like, nigga, I love your music. Can I get your autograph? And lastly, before we go, y'all, because I put Kevin Gates in the comments and in a tag because I wanted to talk about Kevin Gates. So somebody posted on Gossip in the City, Kevin Gates mentioning he was molested as a child reveals to me now why he kicked that girl for trying to grab his private area. They gave that man 6 months in jail for his response to a trauma. As someone who has been through something similar, I don't like random touching. So I get this. And actually Kevin Gates did what was it? Hotbox in podcast, and he talked about his molestation. And I feel like that was so brave of him. And even though I don't always agree with Kevin Gates, I do understand what that person was saying about the correlation between him having that gut reaction to kick that lady in the face. But this is what I want y'all to understand. If every person that has ever went through a childhood trauma and had a reaction because of that childhood trauma, if that person was not held responsible, then no one would ever be held responsible for anything that they do. Okay? So while I do understand the connection with Kevin Gates, you know, those two things, and you should not be touching on people's, you know, nether regions and all of that, you are also standing at the end of the stage as a rapper with your penis in people's faces. Okay. I remember that. And I do understand, like, maybe he should have said, hey, bitch, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But if his gut reaction was to kick her in the face, then his dick is okay. Her face is not. There needed to be consequences for kicking her in the face. I'm sorry. I understand, but this is a concert. It's a rap concert. And I don't know if y'all know, but there have been so many times when women have grabbed on the rappers. That's what they do. That's why rappers don't go to the end of the stage. They'll keep moving. They'll keep dancing. Or when they'll go to the end of the stage, they grab their own dick. I don't know if y'all remember that, but R. Kelly used to grab his own dick so that y'all wouldn't grab it. Okay. So there's a way that he could have done that without kicking a woman in the face for being overly excited about seeing him and his penis in her face. But I just want to say, even though, yes, he is very brave, I appreciate him for saying that, because that happens to so many men and they don't be honest about it. They don't say what it is. They go through their lives sweeping it under the rug and never dealing with the trauma it has caused them. So shout out to Kevin Gates for being honest about that. But I do not feel like that means he should not have been responsible for kicking that lady in the fucking face. Because like I said, his dick was fine. Her face was not. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, all these haters can kick rocks. Okay, fuck them. Okay, I ain't really worrying about people, but I do feel like every now and again, y'all deserve to get cursed out right back, because y'all give fucked up energy. So y'all deserve to get it right back. You know, I don't need to just swallow that shit and deal with it. I don't need to read that shit in the comments and be like, let me ignore it and be the... No, I don't need to do that every time. I don't need to do that every time. Every once in a while, I'm going to curse y'all out when y'all come at me sideways. I'm going to curse you out when you say something about my singing. I'm going to curse you out when you make it your business to be rude to me, when if you don't like what I'm doing, all you have to do is get out of my video. See you later, sucker. Bon voyage. Kick rocks. Don't let the good Lord split you where he's showing up, bitch. Okay? Bon voyage. Arrivederci, see you later, sucker. All that shit that that they said on my wife and kids. I'm about to go. All right, Jay Wilson. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Y'all have some premieres to get into, because I did premieres for y'all and I'm running late. That's why y'all got that premiere going on. Cussing is therapeutic. But y'all go check out my Encore and Sisters review and all of that. I'm gonna go. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one.